All right, let's talk about something that I bet drives a lot of you crazy. We're diving into that mess of supplement bottles that we all seem to have, and more importantly, a really cool, revolutionary way to fix it for good. But first, I want you to do something for me. Right now, picture your supplement cabinet. You know the one. Open it up in your mind's eye. What's it really look like in there? Be honest. Yeah, if you just pictured a total mess, you're definitely not alone. In fact, there's a name for this whole situation. We call it the supplement graveyard. It's kind of where good intentions go to get cluttered and confusing. You know, it's pretty wild, but most people who are really trying to get their health right are juggling somewhere between 5 and 10 different bottles. Seriously, 5 to 10, all with their own schedules and rules. Does that sound at all familiar?
And it's a sensory overload, right? It's that sound of bottles clinking around while you're digging for the right one. It's that nagging thought, wait, did I take my vitamin D today? It's just chaos.
But, it's not just about the mess. This whole thing goes way deeper. It's basically turned into this expensive, frustrating guessing game. And there are a ton of hidden problems. Think about it. First off, you probably got ingredients overlapping. You might be taking way too many B vitamins because they're in 3 different products. Then there's the logistical nightmare of everything running out at different times. It's a total mess, and it ends up being a really expensive way to just guess at your health. It really is just a logistical mess and expensive guessing. That just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? The way we've been doing things, it's not a system. It's just a collection of products that creates total chaos. The old way is just broken. Okay, so if that's the problem, what's the solution? This is where things get really interesting. We're talking about a total pivot, a complete rethinking of how this should all work. And it's called the One Bottle Revolution. And here's the core promise, right here. We're talking about going from that cabinet chaos we all know to absolute clinical precision. It's all about streamlining everything into one single intelligent system. All right, so you're probably wondering, how does that even work? How do you go from 10 bottles down to just 1? Well, it all comes down to creating this perfectly synchronized system that is built just for you, around your specific biology. The whole thing really stands on 3 key pillars. First, it's 100% customized based on your actual lab work. Second, it's a synchronized supply, so everything runs out on the same day. And third, the formula itself is super efficient, no overlap. Let's dig into each of those. So, that first pillar, customization. And this is huge. This isn't based on some online quiz or what you think you need. Nope. Your formula is created 100% from scratch based on your specific lab results, your metabolomics, your GI Spotlight. It completely takes the guesswork out of the equation. You get only what your body is telling us it needs. And remember that logistical mess we talked about? Here's the fix. Your entire formula comes in a synchronized 3-month supply. What that means is every single ingredient, every vitamin, every mineral in your custom blend is calculated to run out on the exact same day. No more random empty bottles. And finally, let's talk about efficiency. Because it's a zero overlap formula, you are never, ever doubling up on ingredients you don't need. But what's really cool is that the system is smart. It's dynamic. As your body changes and your lab results evolve, your formula gets adjusted right along with it. Now look, an idea this big, it needs some serious credibility behind it, right? So let's talk about the expertise and honestly, the deep personal commitment that went into creating this. 27. Just let that number sink in. That's how many years of clinical experience and deep research led to this one thing. This isn't some fly-by-night idea from a startup. This is the culmination of an entire career spent figuring out how to optimize human health. And to put that into perspective, this system is considered the single biggest game changer in Derek's entire 27-year career. I mean, think about that. Out of everything he's seen and developed over almost 3 decades, this is the big one. That says a lot. And you better believe the commitment to quality is off the charts. We're talking medical-grade ingredients. Everything is batch tested. It's all backed by scientific white papers. But you know what the most powerful seal of approval is? Derek's own family takes this. I mean, that's a level of trust and belief that you just can't fake. So this is where we land. We've seen the chaos of the old way, that supplement graveyard, and we've seen the clean, clinical precision of a system that's synchronized and customized just for you. So the question really is simple. Isn't it time to finally end the guesswork in your own health?